Ladies and gentlemen, it's real late on Hot 97. I never thought this would happen.
What you do for me, if you do for me.
This is a shock to all of us. On Real Late, Father MC is here.
Excuse me, let me let you know the time on how I feel and what's on my mind. Is you
Dude,
I wanna be
you look incredible, bro. You look 20 years old.
I've been taking chemical treatments and chemical pills to keep
Shout
my
out to
skin.
Father MC, but I'm kidding. We have Atlanta's own Father is in the building. Thank you for joining us, bro.
What's happening,
Is
man?
it strange that like I naturally just like as a DJ nerd, I type Father in my computer and I see the songs I have in here by you. But then I also just see other random things, so I end up wanting to play things like this just because you're here. Is this weird to play? Well, is this a weird thing to play?
What's this?
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Hold on.
Actually, if LL hadn't ruined this beat, sorry, LL.
Damn.
I would have said you should actually drop a freestyle on this at some point. This.
I would still do it though. This is beautiful.
It's a beautiful song.
Elegant.
It's Father Figure by George Michael. You don't know the song? How old are you?
No, I'm 24.
24? All right, hold on. Guys, everyone listening, everyone my age, 35 and up, y'all all know this. For everyone else, this is George Michael at his damn best, right? Listen. This thing's mean.
This is what I want to be making, honestly.
Listen, it's not very often that you will hear a straight up gay pop song. And by the way, lyrically, I mean I'm not using that as a slur. I'm saying that song is called Father Figure, and it's about finding an older man. I believe that's what he's talking about. I'm pretty sure. Like at the time, I remember. I think at the time the video actually has a woman in it, and you believed at the time he's talking about a woman and him. But now in retrospect, 30 years later, George Michael, like that's not what he was talking about. There's no chance that's what he was talking about.
Clearly. At least I know enough about George Michael to be like, all right.
So that's not what the subject matter was. Yo, so Father is here. I guess, I gotta be honest, I feel like I'm a little bit late to the Father party, to be honest, because I heard your name.
The party just started, bro.
But the party is early, right? Well, when did the whole thing begin for Father?
For me,
Tell us right now.
dropping out of school. And
Which was when?
what's that, man? 2011?
2011.
Yeah.
You dropped out of what? High school or college?
College.
Where were you in college?
I was at Georgia State.
Georgia
in
State.
Atlanta, in the
Which has a very large signal on the radio station, by the way.
Really?
They have 100,000 watt radio station at Georgia State.
Snap.
So you were at Georgia State.
Yeah.
I know you moved to Georgia as a kid.
Yeah, I did.
But do you consider yourself like fully from Georgia at this point? Or you consider yourself from Mississippi?
I mean, honestly, that's like where I got my, I guess your development. The most important part of your development stage as a kid.
Of course.
It's like 10 till
20, basically.
Yeah, basically.
And that was all Georgia.
Yeah, that was all Georgia. Like 1 to 10, I was in Mississippi.
And Atlanta, Georgia
I
specifically?
said 1 to 10.
Yeah, 1 to 10. Well, you were 0 to 10, let's be honest. Pre-embryo. Atlanta to be specific?
No. I was like outskirts. I moved to Atlanta in like 2008.
And then you go to Georgia State, and why did you drop out?
I was just very antsy as a, like as a young 19, 20 something year old, just like, why am I here?
School just wasn't. It just didn't feel like the thing.
It did not feel like the thing. Like I was just like I'm sitting in class, like tapping my foot on the floor, looking at the ceiling, not paying attention, failing tests. Just like I'm not. I was pretty smart. I'm smart in high school. Like A, B honor roll, A honor roll. Like,
really?
I was like I'm getting to college and I'm failing shit. Like what is that?
Did you do a lot? Did you do a lot of drugs in high school?
No.
Did you do drugs in college?
Not really. I
lost interest.
I drank a little bit.
But
I lost interest. I drank a little bit, but I lost interest. That's mainly what happened.
Were you actually interested in the stuff you were learning in high school? Or was it just easier to stay focused?
It was easier to stay focused. I mean, it wasn't. I didn't have to stay focused. I didn't have to focus. It was like
it was easy. It was just easy.
It was just easy. That's how they set you up. They set you up like, oh, it's easy, and then you get to college and it's like, nah, you need to actually try.
No, well, the hard part for me about college, I thought, was like literally just paying attention in college courses and
that was it.
Long lectures.
Long lectures, like.
And Georgia State, I'm guessing, has a ton of kids, and these were big lecture halls.
Yeah, huge. So I'm just sitting there, just like, you're not concentrated on me, so I'm gonna just.
And were you really into rap? Were you into music? Period.
I didn't really get into. I was art kid still. I didn't get into music heavily until my sophomore year.
And what did you listen to as a kid, though? Was it all just background music? It was what your parents were listening to?
Yeah, background music. It was what my mom's.
What was she listening to?
Freaknik era stuff, like Daytona Beach, like.
Wow. When I
Yeah.
dip, you dip, we dip.
Yeah,
That's
when
not my
I
baby
did-
daddy.
Wow, you were
mean, I
perfect. Because whenever I say that, people are just like, "Wait, so what was that?" I'm like,
tell you what it
should
was.
know what that was. Like,
I'll tell you what it was right now. And if people don't know this, they need to get their life together. You were
yeah.
listening. You were listening
when
to.
I dip, you dip.
You were
we
listening to
dip.
this in your house.
Yeah, that's what I was. Oh my God.
You gonna cry? You have a moment with your mom right now?
It's gonna touch another place in my heart.
This is the era.
I love this song.
This is-
Honestly, this sets up everything.
It's an iconic song.
Yeah, for how I make music.
Boy, you should know that
Take us back, mid '90s,
I've got
Atlanta.
you on my mind.
Hey,
Your secret admirer.
hey.
I've been watching.
This is great.
Ooh, it's hard to beat that.
Man, you cannot beat that.
So-
honestly.
so you were
that's my main influence right there.
So so music was a background thing for you. It wasn't
Yeah.
everything. What kind of art? You say you were into art. What kind of art stuff were you into?
I should just draw like anime and manga stuff.
So you were just a straight nerd. Let's
Yeah,
just call
yeah.
a spade a spade.
Yeah,
You were a
I was-
friggin'
I was-
nerd.
I was a freaking nerd.
You're a
like,
friggin'
I
nerd.
was a freaking nerd.
Writing your anime.
Yeah, like
Seeing weird like independent movies.
role
And,
playing.
did you Dungeons and Dragons galore?
Not Dungeons and Dragons.
What kind of role play was the?
It was various. It was random things.
Various
It was-
nerdy
it was
things of
Various nerdy things. I don't even want to go into depth because people would probably see me all.
How do people see you in school? Were you
In
cool
school?
nerd?
I was like, hey, you're here, nerd. Like oh, you're a person that is like, you're not awkward, so you're not completely awkward. So it's like I know everyone in every little set of high school.
And you still went to parties and.
No, I didn't party
At all?
I went home and I was just like, I don't want to hang out with anybody from school. That was
So people thought you were about to come shoot up the school. Let's keep it 100. They were waiting for you to blow up the school.
I don't know. I didn't come from that kind of like type of city though. Like I went to a black school.
Oh,
Yeah.
yo, I got to tell you, man. Had you done that, you would have been an icon.
Probably
The black dude who shows up to school and
It's
takes out
just-
those, that doesn't get
the
done.
black guy that shows up and shoots up the party, which is what I am now.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what they think. Well, now it seems like the things that you look. First of all, I'm gonna tell you one thing that's annoying about your name being Father.
Yeah,
Googling you is a pain in the ass.
I've been
bro.
trying to get that straight though. I'm
Listen,
working
I
on
got
that.
news for you.
Yeah.
They're never gonna make you the top search result for Father.
Probably not.
It's never going to happen.
Probably not.
They're gonna
Unless-
have to at least have the definition of the word first.
unless I like I don't know. I gotta do some.
No,
crazy
unless you go shoot up a school.
and shoot. Yeah, I gotta literally.
By the way, I'm gonna stop joking about this. I do never want that to happen.
No.
Let me be clear.
I would never. I'm past the point where I would go shoot up a school.
You'd look really nuts.
Yeah.
So, what was your name originally? Father's Liquor Cabinet.
Father's liquor cabinet. Yeah.
What did that mean? What was the logic? there?
That logic between that was like I was wanting to come off like I was more than one person. I wanted to sound like a large band of people. So I was like, Father's liquor cabinet. Yeah, my liquor cabinet is like, plus I was my alcoholism was
You were into it.
It was beginning.
You were like getting cool. Drinking was getting cool for you.
Drinking was getting real.
You were being the way kids have to be when they have to show off about drinking. It's not enough to drink. You got to let people know I drink.
I go
I'm
hard.
down.
I go hard.
Now, but why didn't you just keep you have an entire like collective and label?
Yeah.
Why not just keep that Father's Liquor Cabinet and have a different name for yourself?
No, I wouldn't want to put everyone up under that. Because I was always intending to be father of Father's Liquor Cabinet.
So it's
Yeah.
like a band and you're the lead of the band
I'm the lead of
almost,
the
but it
band,
wasn't a
but
real band.
There's no band.
Right.
This is me on beats.
There you go.
Yeah.
Do you still use Reason? What's your
Reason.
always? You don't have a
Always.
machine.
No. Just strictly Reason. I'm on like a fucking keyboard, just tapping away. Like I don't even have the keys. I'm pretty much on I'm still A B D
Yeah, literally keys on your keyboard.
keys on my keyboard.
Oh my gosh! When I type in Father, look what else I found. Another Father MC song. This is one you should cover too. Hold on, wait.
I wanna hit you with a 69. Yeah, I gotta hit you with a 69.
Have you ever told a girl you want to hit her with a 69?
Yes.
I wanna hit you
But it's a little bit more little laid back than this. I want to hit you with a 69. It'd be more so like, hey, you go there, I go there.
You don't have to lay it out in detail the same way. By the way, you do seem to have. Girls do seem like a regular theme in your music.
Yeah,
It seems like a common thing that you like to discuss.
obsessive.
Are you obsessed with women?
Yeah.
You're not in a relationship. You're out here. You're not in a committed relationship.
Yeah.
You're with someone who understands that you're in the prime of your life that's just starting, and you need to be out here slaying things. Does she understand this?
Dragons.
Dragons must be slayed.
Dragons.
Slay
must
it.
be
Game of Thrones starts Sunday, but you're living Game of Thrones every day.
Every day. I'm trying to go watch that on Sunday though.
About to say, there's no chance you don't watch Game of Thrones.
I
mean, there's not a chance in the world.
I want to go back home and watch it.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? You gonna be on the road?
I mean, I'm gonna be in LA, but I really just want to go back and lay up with Bay and watch.
That's a Bay. Baywatch.
Yeah, Baywatch. Yeah, me and her sit up and watch.
Yo, has anyone dropped a mixtape or a song yet called Baywatch with BAE?
I don't think so.
I mean,
we should
listen.
got that whole part of this segment
out, and you just want to take that?
And I'm gonna go take
All right,
that.
I can beep it out. We can beep that out.
It's like a whole beep.
What are they talking about? So yeah, when you say obsessed, I mean, I'm a bit girl obsessive myself, which gets more complicated when you're married. But it's been like that my whole life, and it never really goes. It never goes away. Have you been like that since you were a kid?
Have I been? Nah. It was mostly
video games and nerding,
and then eventually, like as it got into high school, it was like, oh damn.
What about? But you said you're into anime.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's a really fine line between anime and anime porn. I feel like it's like right next to each other.
It's like right, like once it was founded. That's what I'm saying. Like when I got into high school, I was just like, hey.
Be honest.
Yo.
Be honest.
Yeah, what's up?
Do you like anime porn?
And now, like I look at it, but I don't look at it the same way I did when I was younger.
Well, so wait, so there was a time when anime porn was it for you? Like it was a thing.
It wasn't it. I like real.
But was it an option?
Nah, I couldn't.
You have never finished yourself to anime porn.
Surprisingly, no.
That's not surprising. I mean, that makes you a normal human being.
Yeah.
Although, by the way, I know people who enjoy anime porn, and I
used to watch it just because it just like this looks wild. What the?
Well, the cool part about it, of course, is that you can make girls of any ridiculous dimension that you want to.
Exactly.
It doesn't even have to make sense. Although then, now we live in a world. Now we live in a world where girls look like anime porn, and it doesn't make sense anyway.
You're right. So it led up to this.
It actually exactly.
It led up to this, and now I'm just like.
So tell us
and everything.
Tell us about your collective, your label, this Awful Records thing.
Awful Records.
It reminds me, and tell me this is a compliment.
Okay.
Your positioning. I'm sure I'm not the first person to say this.
Yeah.
Who you are, the kind of artist, producer, MC, collector.
Yeah.
There's a Tyler the Creator feel.
Yeah, of course.
Which I think is a great compliment. 'Cause I think he's a genius.
No. I think Tyler's a genius as well. Like,
so, is there something? Is this what? Tell us about what you're doing. Tell us about Awful Records, the artists that are there, etc. Your plans.
Right now it's just like we've just been on the F stuff.
Okay. No, F stuff is good.
The F stuff. And we've just been, like we've been friends. It's a group of friends that I've met since, like I said, like I dropped out, and then I just like met all my friends that are currently around me now. Like I met everybody, and we've just been coming up together since then. Just working on stuff. Not even everybody was working on stuff. We were just living life, trying to get it however we can get it, and then it became
get it how you live.
Awful Records, yeah, and it became like a loose, it's a tighter collective now, but it was loose then. It was just a loose group of people working on stuff. We weren't even called Awful Records. It was just like a little, because I'm an artist, so I was like a media group person. Like I was working on film and video and photography and stuff like that, and I had all these friends. I'm just like, yo, I want y'all to pop. Y'all are amazing. Like I wasn't even making music, so I was just like, y'all are so tight. Like it started really.
Who's the best rapper in the whole? Is there one like, for example, in OF, a lot of people are dope, but I think everyone knows Earl is probably the purest MC.
The purest MC. The purest MC in Awful would be Archibald Slim.
Okay.
Yeah. Archibald Slim.
It's easy for him.
Yeah. It's just like, oh, I'm about to just attack the microphone. I'm about to beat the microphone with a bat.
Is it easy for you? The rap part is rap easy?
No. I think really like I'm really subconscious about the rap thing. Like I'm like I like to be isolated, nobody around me, and I like to, then I can say whatever I want. But when somebody's around me, I'm just like, I don't want you to hear what I'm about to say until after it's on. Like
that's interesting.
Yeah. I was like, even though I say some outlandish stuff, and plus most of it's very, very to the point and very real. So
yeah, I was playing some of your music next to I don't remember. I gotta be honest. I remember it was one of your songs or someone else in Awful, but I think it was you. And Laura just heard the line play "Circle Jerk." She heard someone say something about Circle Jerk.
Yeah.
and she was taken aback by that. It was the first time that she recalled hearing someone say "circle jerk" on a rap record.
Yeah. I heard the first time I heard that word. It was from the band.
It was from what?
The band.
Oh,
Yeah, there's a band.
you didn't know the term before that?
No. When
It's kind of a white boy term. I'll be honest with you.
It is. Like I heard.
It's a white boy concept. Let's be honest.
I heard it via a band, and then I was like, "What is a circle jerk?" I typed that shit, and I was like, "What is this?" And I'm like, "Oh, my city."
My favorite thing about the term "circle jerk" is that a few years ago, my friend had a little party. His dad has like a house in like a vacation-y sort of town.
Yeah.
And a bunch of us, like 5 dudes. Like, I don't remember if there was an occasion. I don't think there was an occasion. I think it was like, once you get old and you're out of college, you have to find excuses like once every year or two to just like get your friends together because everyone has lives and jobs, lives in different cities, right?
Yeah, it's my birthday.
So you're like, hey, it's someone's birthday, let's go to his house. So we go to Jeff's father's house and we go take out a boat. And we don't know what the hell we're doing. We just rented some boat. We're like, drink, smoke cigarettes, smoke weed, do whatever you do on a boat. I don't know. And we're all walking up to this boat that we rented. And as we're walking out, like 7 of us dudes, the guy, the boat boy or whatever, cabin boy, I don't know what the hell they're called, was sitting there like watching us. And as we're getting on the boat, he's like, "What is this? The SS Circle Jerk?"
And that was classic.
It was a classic.
He's good for that.
He's good
for that one.
for life.
Yeah.
SS Circle Jerk is all I talk about. So what's the plan for Awful Records?
To continue just
Is it music
rocking.
or records?
Records. Yeah, we're gonna just continue to rock, man. Like honestly, it's not. I don't want to be, even though it's Awful Records, I don't want to be like some label head that's just like sitting there in his throne. Just like.
Do you plan on always being part of the music part?
No, not even. Like I'm getting it in while I feel like making it, and like at some point I might just be like, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to live this life. I want to just do voiceovers. I don't know. Like
you have a good voice. Maybe you can do that.
I might just be like, I want to do voiceover work for cartoons. Like I don't know. I want to be on Adult Swim. I have no idea. Like honestly, I'm just. That's what we're all doing. Really, we're just rocking.
Figuring out what it is.
Yeah, like figuring out what you really want to do. Everybody's still developing. It's only really been a year since we kind of started to come to the top a little bit. What's the
most exciting thing? Is there one thing you could point at that if it all ended, the rap run ended tomorrow, you'd be like, that was the coolest thing that happened? Excluding chicks that you've banged. Unless you want to tell us about them.
I completely paused. I was like,
yeah, not that. So other things besides that. I'm going to assume, first of all, the number one coolest thing is that for a nerd like you, it got easier to get chicks than it's ever been previously in your entire life. I mean, it's not even. It's like,
I don't even say anything anymore.
It's like getting a cheat code in a video game, right?
It is. It's like the big head cheat. Like it's like
exactly. It's weird. So besides the cheat code.
Besides the cheat code.
What else has happened that you've been like, damn, that was cool, man. I'm proud of that. That was a moment.
Compelling so many people to call me father.
You've actually made people call you father, bro.
Compelling so many people. It's just like, I don't know. It's just very, I mean, I feel like if I was very like threatening and kind of offensive and very like just invasive, people wouldn't be with it. But I'm very chill, and it's like, oh, he's really nice and cool. And like,
what's up, father?
Yeah, like what's up, father? So it's like it becomes like a really easy thing for people to just like. It's not.
Do people know your real name?
A couple people do. I try not to say it often. My friends don't say it anymore.
Your friends call you father.
They call me like like.
What does your father call you?
I don't know. I don't know what he calls me. I haven't seen him in a while.
Oh, I'm sorry. Debbie Downer. I'm just saying
they call me fat, or they call me like some.
Fat is short for father.
Yeah,
that's kind of dope because father's weird.
Father is weird. They call me fat, or they call me pops, or dad, or some random.
Listen, when you think about doing weird, cool things in hip hop and taking it to another level, I want you to always remember that WuTang Clan decided to do this at some point. Listen how insane this is. I never hear this instrumental.
Yeah.
Wait for it. God dang. People forget.
Beautiful. This is beautiful.
I know it's beautiful, and it's so weird because people forget that New York rap, that vintage New York rap, like Protect Your Neck.
Yeah.
They forget that was weird too. This sounds weird.
This all sounds crazy. This makes honestly no sonically it makes no sense.
It makes no sense. RZA is out of his mind.
Yeah, RZA was not.
Is-
but that's a start. I mean, like besides like the foundation, that was one of the developmental stages. Listening to lots of RZA.
What did you run through?
I ran through a lot of New York hip hop actually.
Really?
That was like the first like.
So did you run through the Wu-Tang albums in general? Did you run
Yeah,
through
yeah,
Raekwon
yeah.
and Ghostface? And
I didn't go too deep because at a certain point you go too deep and it's like you get in that Wu-Tang hole.
Yo, no, the Wu-Tang hole will take you forever. You might never get out.
The Wu-Tang hole goes.
You'll
forever.
get to the guy.
Yeah.
You'll go so far. You get to the guy who chopped his wang off, and then you're like, I've gone too far. He's barely in Wu-Tang.
Exactly. Like Raekwon was my favorite, and GZA after that, and SZA. I'm playing.
SZA,
GZA, Gizza,
What
Fizza,
Ray instrumentals do I have? I don't have like. I thought I had the whole actually. I thought I had the whole Cuban Links instrumental in here, but I don't.
Yeah, Cuban Links is actually what really got me like, yo, I want to do this.
Like look how much they were doing music on this album.
Yo,
it's like they just trapped themselves in the studio.
I'm like, what is this? What he's saying? Wow, what is this? This is amazing. What are these flows?
Like,
what is that? What are flows?
What are these sounds?
Oh my god, beautiful.
What you doing on that turf?
This beat here,
Yeah.
Iron Maiden,
Oh wow, man, you really bring me
Ghost
back,
Later.
bring me back to that year right now. Dang. Oh my god.
They're really good. I got honestly. Let me tell you
honestly, the production is
Wu-Tang, I gotta
crazy.
tell you, really, really strong work they did. Who else? Who's that's out now? But besides Awful Cats,
Yeah.
which by the way sounds so like the name of like an early punk label.
Awful Cats.
Yeah, like or Awful Records in general. Awful in general to me totally sounds like, and I'm from DC, so there's a lot of like punk and hardcore music labels that existed there. It reminds me so much of something like that. But what is the current stuff that's out that you like?
I listen to a lot. I like party music. I mean, I don't when I'm home, I don't really listen to rap.
You're one of those, huh?
Yeah, I play like I gotta chill because I have to purge because I'm so involved in the stuff now. And I'm just like I go to the club, I hear it so much. I go to this party, I hear it so much. When I'm home, I'm just like I just want to purge.
So what do you listen to? So what is it?
As of late, I've been listening to a lot of surf rock and bossa nova. I can't say it by name because the names are all confusing.
And what does that sound like to people who have no idea what that is? That sounds pretty good. That's generally what it sounds like.
Like really calming things. I just want to.
And that's more the zone you're in right now?
Yeah, I've been trying to stay grounded and calm.
Have you dipped into like vintage like soul or R&B or any of those things yet?
That was prior. Yeah, like, well, not soul as much, but like I mean, I was really in the 90s R&B. I didn't.
You haven't gone to like 70s R&B though.
No.
You haven't gone like Marvin and Curtis and.
No. I have not reached that stage yet. I'm.
God, you have so much awesome stuff to go listen to.
I know, right? Like I'm saying, I go through phases. Like I have right now, I'm in like my current phase of bossa nova and.
Bossa Nova's pretty good.
Yeah, like.
Your Stan Getz.
Yeah.
Gilberto Gil, that whole.
Yeah.
That's a good zone. This is me. Trying to see what Marvin instrumentals I have. I have a few actually, more than I thought. You know what my favorite Marvin? No, this is not. By the way, you realize later that every Marvin song is good. But you remember? Do you do a G Unit run too?
No, I've not done my G Unit run.
You haven't done G Unit?
I've not. No. But like every time I go back and listen to like old 50 songs, I'm just like, oh my god, why didn't I like this when it was like prevalent? Like this is all so beautiful.
It was good.
It was good. It was actually great.
You may recognize this one though from this is a great Marvin record that 50 flipped great. Or I don't remember who produced the record actually. You don't know the G Unit one of this?
No, I don't. Like, not off top.
All right.
Yeah, I wasn't heavily into Oh, it suddenly all of a sudden it just makes more sense.
But that record, actually, it's funny because the one we were just playing, the Marvin one, "Come Live with Me, Angel."
Yeah. People can be like, "How did you not know that?"
No, I don't give a damn.
They're gonna look at me like,
"You're 24 years old."
But
like, the Marvin one really does sound. You can actually hear, in my opinion, you can hear the bossa nova vibes in this.
Yeah.
Chim 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 chim, chim, chim. They love making sounds like that, Boss. Chimmy, chim, 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 chim. They're just making sound. Yo, Father, it's been a pleasure, man.
Yeah, most def, man. It was tight.
Well, you're going on the road?
Right now I'm just traveling a little bit. I'm going on the road.
Summertime?
Like
What's the
July.
tour?
I'm going on tour through August.
With anyone else?
Me, some other people from Awful, like Slug Christ, Keith Charles. We're gonna go and just do a run through the U.S. and hit Canada a little bit. You know, like just go.
Where can people find this information about you, Father? And where can people follow you?
It's gonna be out soon through Father Ain't Shiz.
Oh, the S word.
Yeah.
FatherAintIsh.com.
Yeah, Father Ain't Ish.
But it's not edited. It's actually the word.
Yeah, it's the word. Father Ain't Ish.
You know, that's going to be a problem. You're going to have to work on that because every time you have to plug it someplace nationally.
FatherAintIsh.com.
But
not Ish.
But do you have Ish? You should buy Ish also.
Oh, yeah,
guys, this is why you need me. I'm trying to give you jewels from the crown.
Yeah, you just
I'm trying
help.
to hand you these jewels.
Oh my God, let me go. Before this comes out, I'm about to go buy that.
Yeah, buy. You
I
got
can
time.
buy it today.
Yeah, you buy it today.
Yeah, FatherAintIsh.com. Okay, cool.
All right,
Smart.
so people can look for you. No problem, man. People can look for you in a
so
city near them soon.
Oh yeah, most def.
Father,
I will be there.
Awful Records,
all across the globe, stunting, blunting, gunning for your girl.
Woo! That's all you need. All right, real late, Hot 97. Thank you, guys.
All right, man.